Hey, what's up, cuz?
Hey, cuz, I need your help.
Hey, what you got?
I'm going on a cruise in a week, and I've only got one pair of old, worn-out swim trunks. I just sent you a pic.
All right, let's take a look. Ooh, man, those are beat up. What can I do?
Is there anything you can do to make these look fresh?
Yeah, I'll just bring them on by to the office, and I'll see what I can do for you.
Awesome, dude. You're the best.
Dale, cuz.
Dale.
What's going on, guys? So my cousin is going on a cruise in a few weeks, and he just dropped off a pair of swim trunks for me to customize. So in today's episode, I'm going to be using the two-step heat transfer method so I can show you how to customize a pair of swim trunks. Before we get into that though, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you can stay up to date with our latest content. All right, so let's take a look at the materials we'll need for this project. Of course, we need a pair of our swim trunks. We're going to need a Teflon sheet. We're gonna need 2 sheets each of A and B paper for the Luminaris. And we're gonna need these 2 machines, follow me. So we're gonna be using our Ricoma Auto Open 16x20 heat press and our Luminaris RP200 white toner transfer printer. All right, so let's start off by using our LuminRIP software. I already have my designs that I wanna use for these swimming trunks. So let's go ahead and jump into it. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go over here to the plus icon on the toolbar here on the top left, to the part where it says import image. We're gonna click on that. We're gonna start off with the shark bait text right here. And there's our text. First thing we're gonna do is up here in the toolbar, I'm gonna find center align, and I'm gonna click on that so that my design is gonna be centered on my paper when I print it. Now we're gonna go to the Q tab. I'm gonna make sure that the mode is standard 2-step because our papers are both standard. And we're gonna be on tray number 1. All that's correct. Page. We're gonna be doing 1 page. Same thing, standard 2-step on tray 1, and that's good to go. So now we're gonna go over here to the job tab. And over here, we're gonna go over to our color adjust. So I wanna make sure that the max ink is being used, 400, which is correct. And we're gonna keep our rendering intent perceptual. We're choosing perceptual because it delivers colors that are perceived as most natural to the human eye. And we're gonna make sure that enable ink removal is checked. We're gonna choose enable ink removal. That way we can avoid jagged edges on our printing. So we're gonna hit OK. And then, once that's good to go, we're gonna go over here to our printer. And we're gonna select here so it can spool and send to printer. Once we hit print, we're gonna wait a few seconds for the printer to spool up, and then once complete, it will print out our design. And now the same thing for our shark. Let's go ahead and remove from the queue. For the shark, same thing. We're gonna go over to import image. We're gonna select our shark right here. Same thing, we're gonna go ahead center align. We'll make sure that our Q for input tray 1, standard 2-step, all that's correct. Page as well, standard 2-step, tray 1, perfect. And the job, same thing. We're gonna go over here to color adjust. We're just gonna ensure that max ink is all the way up. And all of our other tabs here, perceptual rendering intent, correct. And we're gonna make sure that enable ink removal is checked. And we're gonna hit OK. And the same thing, we're gonna go ahead and go over to our printer here on the top, and we're gonna select here. And there we go. And we have our designs printed. All right, so we're getting ready to print. We have our A transfer papers here. And the way to load these up into the printer, you wanna make sure that the glossy side on this is down and the matte side is up when you load it into the printer. So I'll demonstrate. All right, so let's pull our tray out here. And like I said, you wanna make sure This is the matte side right here. I'm feeling it right here. So shiny side's down. Let's go ahead and load both papers. The great thing about working with the Luminaris RP200 is how quickly and easily it allows me to print full color designs, which I can then apply to a wide range of garments. All right, there's our first design right there. So we've printed out both of our designs. It's so quick that we actually used it in a past episode of Print Pros to decorate over 100 caps in a single day. I'll be sure to leave a link to it in the card above and in the description below in case you're interested in checking that video out. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and set up my heat press now. I'm gonna set up the temperature. We're gonna set the temperature for the marrying process for 310 degrees and the timer for 120 seconds or 2 minutes in this case. For the whole process of two-step heat transfer, we're gonna stay at the same temperature of 310 degrees. The only thing that's gonna change is the timer. So for the marrying process, we're gonna do 120 seconds. All right, so while I wait for my heat press to heat up, let's talk about how much potential profit I can make from doing a project like this. So, our swim trunks, you can grab a pair of those online for about $15. And we're gonna use about $3 worth of materials in between the paper, the printer toner, and all that. So that's about $18 total. However, once we finish this project, you can sell a pair of these online for about $36, which means you can double your investment. All right, so I have my A paper with my artwork, and I have my B paper right here, which is the adhesive. So the artwork is gonna go right here, matte side down. And then the adhesive paper, the adhesive side is gonna go down like that. All right, so a good quick tip, what you wanna do to make this process a lot easier when you're adhering the A paper to the B paper, you want to go ahead and fold a crease right here on the adhesive paper. That way, once the 120 seconds is done, you're able to peel a lot quicker. And also, another quick tip, right after the process is done, we're gonna grab a shirt and we're gonna rub down the artwork for around 5 to 7 seconds. And then after that, we'll just do one continuous peel. All right, so let me just adjust one more time, make sure everything is good. All right, we're aligned. We're gonna grab our Teflon sheet, place it over. And then we're gonna go ahead and push the platen in. And remember, it's gonna be 310 degrees for 120 seconds. There we go. All right. Set our tin here. I'll grab my shirt. Let's rub this down. Okay. And now, one continuous peel. All right. And there's our first design done, right over there. And what we'll do, since we do have some of these creases here for right here on the white for the adhesive, we could just use a pair of scissors to cut that off. So there you go, one design done. All right, same process for design number 2. Shiny side down. Let's grab another. And then do the crease. Press this down right here. All right. Here's our Teflon sheet. And we're ready for round 2. All right. Set that aside. Let's grab our shirt. And let me make sure to hold it this time so I don't burn myself. Okay. And there we go. Design number 2. And our shark is ready to go. Baby shark. All right, so both of our designs have already been married to our A paper to our B paper. And remember, I talked about the lines earlier, that if you have any kind of residue lines, you can just go ahead and cut them out. So that's what I'll do now. Like that. So we're good with this one and this one. This one has a little bit more. So we'll just make sure to trim the corners on each. Okay. And there we go. Okay. And now we're ready to press them onto our swim trunks. All right, so for the pressing process, the only thing that's gonna change now is the timer. It's gonna go from 120 seconds to 30 seconds. Okay. All right, we are ready to customize our swim trunks. First things first though, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press our swim trunks to get rid of any wrinkles or moisture on it. And there we go. All right. That's good to go. All right, so we've pressed our pant leg on our swim trunk for a few seconds just to get rid of any moisture and wrinkles out. Another quick tip, what I'm gonna do to make the process a little bit easier, you can grab like a piece of cardboard or any kind of surface that'll demonstrate here. This is so it makes the artwork easier to press. So let's go ahead like that. This way you'll have an even flat surface. So we have that. For our artwork, we're gonna go 3 fingers from the seam of the pant leg, and we're gonna make sure that our design starts right there. Okay. All right, got our placement ready to go. Grab our Teflon sheet, grab it on like that. I'm gonna push our platen in. And remember, this is 310 degrees for 30 seconds. Here we go. All right, here we go. And this is a cold peel, so we're gonna wait about 10 minutes. All right, so we're ready to do our cold peel. We've let it cool off for about 10 minutes. So we're gonna start from one corner and just slowly start peeling. Here we go. All right, and there we go. And now we're just gonna seal our design. All right, so for our sealing process, same temperature, only difference now, from 30 seconds, we're going down to 20. And now, we're ready to seal. Let's pull out our platen. Let's grab our swim trunks. Just lay them out just like that. Place our Teflon sheet. And there we go, put our platen back in. So 310 degrees for 20 seconds. Okay. And there we go. All right. And there you go, our design is sealed. All right, so let's go ahead and do the other side. First things first, let's go ahead and do our preheat so we can get out our wrinkles and our moisture. So this side right here. Okay. Let's grab our Teflon sheet. We'll do about 10 seconds. Okay, there we go. So our swim trunks are preheated, rather. Now, just like we did with the first design, cardboard. And place the cardboard inside. That way we get an even press, like that. Okay. Go ahead and let's flatten this out. Just like we did with our first design, 3 fingers from the seam. And we want our design right around there. Resistance width. There we go. All right, now we're good. All right, let's push our platen in. So remember, this one's gonna be 30 seconds. At 310 degrees. Here we go. Okay. Let's take our Teflon sheet out. And let's go ahead and let's let this cool off. All right. So we waited 10 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and do our peel. We'll start from the bottom up. All right, perfect. There we go. And now we're ready to seal this design as well. All right. So we're ready to seal this design as well. Okay. We're gonna bring the timer down to 20 seconds. Grab our Teflon sheet. Let's pull this a little bit to the side right here. There we go. 20 seconds. Pull in our platen. All right. And there we go. Our swim trunks are customized and complete. Hey, what's up, man?
Bro, these trunks are fire.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you like them, man. I appreciate it.
Dude, they look epic. How can I ever thank you, man?
Well, I mean, if you really want to thank me, why don't you take me on the next cruise?
How about I just get you a t-shirt instead?
Of course, typical. All right, man, when are you gonna come by so I can give you these bad boys?
I'll be there in a few minutes. Thanks again, dude.
All right, cool, I'll see you then, man. All right, that's it for today. If you're looking for more inspiration for your next project or to get some more decorating advice, then be sure to check us out on Facebook and join our embroidery and custom apparel mastery group. If you haven't done so already, then be sure to check us out on Instagram and TikTok for informative and entertaining content. Also, if you have any ideas you'd like to see in a future episode of Print Pros, be sure to leave it in the comments section below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.